All right. Um, Shooting another video tonight. Yeah, just finished up a Joe Dispenza Blessing of the Energy Centers meditation. It's crazy. The whole day went by. Usually I get a meditation in the morning, but um, my wife had a few things she had to take care of downtown, and yeah, so we kind of just went with it. And while since she got a car accident uh, a while back and still doesn't have a car, so we've been sharing a truck, and my truck, and it's fine. It's all good. And took her down there, and then while I was waiting downtown, took my son Theo to breakfast. And it's crazy, like you know the fear I've had since he was born of, like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna raise him? Like, like that future tripping of, like, it would bring so much anxiety up in me. And we got to this breakfast place, and first I could just feel this anxiety in myself when we get to the table. And it's funny, and like, because like the anxiety of, like, oh man, don't make a bunch of noise. And that's what I, like, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking, like, come on man, let's not make any scenes, and let's be cool, let's just eat some food, and enjoy ourselves. And it's funny, like, halfway through, it's like he reacts to my energy, you know and there was a certain point where I've I've heard now from several people of, like, parenting with an immense amount of love, allowing him to be him and just showering him with love. And at some point during breakfast, I just sat up straight and just focused on my heart center, and, like, really opened it up and just sent him love. And it was like almost instantaneous, the calmness of like his demeanor. And of course, I mean, he's still 1.5, and you know likes to throw things sometimes. And I mean, I went through the things to get him to eat, try some blueberries, and they didn't want the blueberries, and it's like, okay, try some eggs with a little bit of ketchup. And he's like, took a little bit of that and wasn't too interested. And I was like, how about a potato with ketchup? It wasn't too interested. And there was this apple slice. He loves apples. And he was kind of like chewing on it a little bit, but not really eating it, but like just like kind of gnawing on it. And he threw it across almost to another table, and there's this man there. You could tell this man, like, probably grandfather, and he knows the drill. And Theo got so upset that he threw it. And I'm thinking in my head, man, it's a hard lesson, man. You got something you like, you don't just throw it away. Like, that shit hit the floor, you can't get it back at this point. And it was funny because, like, I had this little pancake with whipped cream on it for him, and, like, I was trying to give him a bite, but he was so upset about his apple, and he had no idea that there was something better, like, just waiting for him right around the corner. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, a lot of these videos, man, I'm just really documenting my process of what I'm going through as I continue to do this work. Continue to do the meditation, continue to catch myself throughout the day, and instead of giving into those unconscious fears and anxiety, because really when I sit with them, there's no real reason for them. Like, they're there, and I could come up with the reason, but if I actually sit and experience it, and, like, ask myself the question, why am I feeling like this? It's the answer's elusive, and then it kind of like it dissipates, right? Um, well, it the awareness allows me to shift my energy and make a conscious choice to raise my energy versus um, being like a slave to that that emotion, that anxiety, that fear, the doubt, whatever. But yeah, so that was it was a good day, and then uh, we had him scheduled with a babysitter, and then he snoozed after we left the restaurant, put him in the car seat, and we drove, and then I parked, and I was kind of waiting for my wife to come find me in Old Town, and as we were waiting, he was snoozing, and then we got him to the babysitter, and then I was just there, and he was just hugging me like a magnet again, because I like just so full of love, and I was just like, I think I'm just gonna take my son today. I think we're just gonna hang out and do our own thing. And she was like, all right, that's fine. Um, and so yeah, I spent the day with my son, which has been I always love spending time with them, and I do spend time with them, but it's always like the fear of like a burden of like it's like that selfishness of like, but how am I gonna do my shit, and how am I gonna work? How am I gonna, I got music to make, man. I got a business to run, dude. I got fucking a chair to sit in and think all day for too long, like, whatever it is. But it was great, man. We had a lot of fun today. We really did. It was just amazing. Just like when I let go of the fear of like fear of responsibility. We had a great day, man. We just yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to yeah, it's good. The more I do this work, the more I'm convinced that I truly am healing. This last meditation I just did was very powerful, man. I really truly feel, if you're not familiar with this meditation, you go through each one of your energy centers and tune in to frequencies that each one is associated with, and you work your way all the way up to 7, which is the both halves of the brain, and then 8, which is right above, which is our portal to the divine, to worthiness, to receive. And just knowing every time I'm sitting in these meditations and feeling this energy, believing that it's changing my body physically, I am healing. I was listening to David Hawkins' Healing and Recovery the other day, and he talks a lot about different energy levels, and essentially, like the lowest being like 0 would be death, and then the lowest like guilt, shame around like 20, 30. But courage is where it shifts into positive, where you're saying, okay, I can do this, and then it raises up. And he had mentioned that healers have an energy level of 550. And so, tonight when I was doing the meditation, I shifted in my mind that, for me to heal, it's like in giving we receive, right? And so tuning into a frequency that, I can be a healer, I can heal myself, and that's my mission with all of this, is, put out something that people can relate with, and then also make music that people can relate with, and just do my part to explain my process of what I'm doing, of someone who has struggled for many, many, many years, of starting, stopping, not being able to do it, to being able to do it, to, I'm always falling short of my goals and everything. But yeah, it's very, very empowering knowing that I have the power to tune into these frequencies, and I truly feel it physically. So anyway, that's what I want to share tonight. I am definitely going to keep these videos a little bit shorter. Yeah, like anything over 10 minutes, I feel like it's tough to keep watching. So I appreciate anybody who does watch these videos. And until next time, thank you.